First, the question arises why we need the protection of power system. Any fault in a part of system can interrupt the whole system. Protection devices are needed to isolate faulty part from the whole system to maintain the stability. High voltages in power system are lethal and can damage the equipment. So a proper system is required in order to save the power equipment. Protection of operators from lightning surges is also included in the power protection of power system. Now the question arises how to overcome protection failure. Protection system should be redundant, i.e. uninterruptible power supply. If a fault occur in the system is designed in such a way that when a fault occur in power system, it does not interrupt the whole system but isolate the faulty part. For this purpose, several devices and techniques should be used together. Distance protection can also be deployed. Similarly, lightning rods are similar to lightning arresters. These rods are installed on the houses, and when a lightning occurs, these diverts the light to the ground. The next device is a protective relay. Protective relay are the devices which send a small signal to circuit breaker when a fault occur in system, which in turn cause the circuit breaker to open the circuit. The basic principle of relay is that it first takes the input from the lines through current transformer and voltage transformer, measure the input and determine whether the fault occur or not. If the fault is occur, it sends a signal to circuit breakers. Protective relays are used with high voltage circuit breakers. When a fault occurs, the relay passes current to tripping circuit which turns the circuit breaker off. In this case, only one relay is used. If the relay does not work, it can damage the whole system. It is the improved form of above circuit in which if the first relay does not work, then second is used, which can protect the system from severe damage. Fuse cutouts are mounted on poles and protect overcurrent and short circuit fault. They are much smaller and economical than circuit breakers. Circuit breakers are used for protection of system against overcurrent and short circuit. Circuit breakers play an important role in protection system. When a very large amount of current passes through the circuit breaker, it will open the circuit and save the system from severe damage. It is the advanced form of fuses. It is more efficient than fuses because they are not required reinstallation. However, in many cases, circuit breakers are used with fuses. If the circuit breaker does not work, fuses open the circuit and save the system. Circuit breakers are more economical than fuses. High voltage circuit breakers have interrupters to interrupt the faulty circuit. The working system of circuit breaker is an electromagnetics. They have solenoid through which system is kept closed. When the flowing current exceeds the limit current values, the solenoid acts as a strong electromagnet and attract the contact which break the circuit in turn. High voltage circuit breakers have interrupters. They interrupt the faulty circuit by opening the contact. When a very large amount of current flows through the circuit, both the contacts are separated and produce a very large arc. This arc is quenched by some quenching medium. Circuit breakers can also be classified based on the quenching mediums. These circuit breakers are oil circuit breakers, vacuum circuit breakers, sulfur hexafluoride circuit breakers, air blast circuit breakers, using oil, vacuum, sulfur hexafluoride, and air blast as a quenching medium respectively. Circuit breakers can also be classified based on grounding. There may be dead tank circuit breakers, live tank circuit breakers. The dead tank circuit breakers is solidly grounded, while the live tank circuit breakers is grounded through an insulator. Let us compare the circuit breaker vs fuse. Circuit breakers are large in size, while fuses are small in size. Circuit breakers are expensive, while fuses are economical. Circuit breakers are resettable by using a reset button. By fuse needs placement of metal rods. In circuit breakers, small chances of failure, but in fuses no chance of failure. As we have seen that circuit breakers are more redundant. So to make system redundant, fuses are used along with circuit breakers. Because circuit breaker may malfunction, but a fuse has to melt on over current. In a distribution transformer, circuit breaker and fuse are connected in series on a primary side, while on a circuit breaker is connected on secondary side. So that in the case of any failure, if circuit breaker does not work, fuse break the circuit. In the circuit, if a fault occurs, the sectionalizer would automatically remove the faulty part while not interrupting supply. As you can see again from the figure. Grounding is the main part in a protection system. Grounding is used usually for protection of system from power surges like lightning shocks. Earth serves as a constant potential reference. So grounding is used as a reference point against which other potential are measured. Grounding is also used to protect the equipment as well as user from electric shocks. Types of grounding. There are two types of grounding: system grounding, equipment grounding. System grounding is used to economize the power distribution by using ground as a current return path. It is used in single wire earth return, and in three phase it is used in wire connection in place of neutral wire, while in delta connection it cannot be used directly. So a grounding transformer is used to ground this system. Neutral wire is sometimes called ground. Equipment grounding is used to protect equipment from surges. It is user safer. Usually the current does not flow in grounding or earth wire. However, in the case of any failure, the current find the shortest path through the ground, so it does not harm the user. In a case of simple radial system, there is only one path of power supply to all the load. The system is economical but not redundant. Equipment grounding is used to protect equipment from surges. It is user safer. Usually the current does not flow in grounding or earth wire. However, in the case of any failure, the current. In a network topology, there are many alternate paths to the load from the substation. This system is most redundant and most expensive than radial and loop topology.